So I'm making this video because I've noticed in the past month or so that I've become a lot more productive because I made myself more busy. I set bigger goals for myself. I started saying, hey, I'm going to go to the gym every day. I'm going to record every day, or at least post a video every single day this month of March. And stuff like that, right? I've increased the amount of work I expect myself to do. And I'm not talking about like I'm going to go work at like McDonald's or something. Not they're like self-imposed things. It's not like I'm being forced from like an outside entity to come to work or whatever. So that's what I say when I mean work, just like actions I set out for myself. So when I have increased these actions that like challenge me, that are like goals, right? The more I've increased them, the less bad habits I've done, and the more overall focused I am. And let me just give you an example, right? So we'll go before I started doing like the heavier workload of before my goals were bigger, right? So here's like my daily thing before my goals were bigger. It would be I'd get home at 2:15, 2:30, something like that. Then I'd um, chill until like about 4 or 5 p.m. Watch YouTube on that TV back there. And then after I watched YouTube for a while, I'd gratitude journal. Then I'd read the Bible. Then I'd chill for another couple hours or like an hour at least. And then sometimes I'd meditate, sometimes I'd work out, sometimes I wouldn't. I was very inconsistent with working out in the last couple months, but I'm doing good now. But yeah, I'd be very inconsistent with a lot of my habits, right? Because my goals weren't very taxing. My goals were like, yeah, uploading every other day, so I was consistent with that. But my other goals, like I didn't have exercise goals, I didn't have like eating better goals, stuff like that, stuff that's more taxing, right? That requires more work. I didn't have those goals, so I had a lot more downtime to like waste time to be less productive. But let's go to my current day now. So I get out of school at 2:15, no 2:10. Then I walk over to the gym with a couple of my friends. We work out until about 3:30. Then we come to my house sometimes, and we chill for until like 5. But that's not my normal day. So I get home at like 3:30, 4 o'clock from the gym. Then I'll gratitude journal, or I'll rest for like half an hour, and then gratitude journal, Bible. I'll record a video or two. Sometimes I have sessions of recording like 5 videos at a time, and then other times I'll like record like just one a day, like what I'm doing right now. Because it's 8:30 or 8:20 right now, so I'm kind of getting tired, so I don't want to record a bunch. But anyways, yeah. So I'll record, then I'll take a little bit more of like just a chill, like let's just relax, and then I've already exercised, I've already scripted, I'll meditate, and then I'll take a shower. I'll shave, like shampoo, whatever I need to do that day, and then I'll go to bed. Right? So, what's the difference between these 2 days? The first day, I had a lot less work to do that I set out for myself. I didn't exercise. I didn't have my habits weren't as consistent, right? So, I got my habits better. I worked out more, and I uploaded more. So, instead of every other day, I'd upload every day. And with these like higher tasks required, you have less downtime to waste. And for me, at least, my mindset is like, if I set a goal out for myself, that is like, it's like almost feels hard to like, or like almost feels out of reach, but it's just barely like I can just barely reach it, then I'll have a lot of drive to get that. And I'll try to do almost anything that I can to reach that goal. Now, of course, I mess up sometimes where it's like I wanted to read these couple books of the Bible, but I didn't finish them. Like I was almost there, but I didn't finish. And so I'll like fail, and you will too, right? But if you're like me and you have a goal that is hard, but you want to complete it and you want to do that as much as you can, then here's what you do. Make your goals almost out of reach, right? Just the closest like metric to being out of reach. Set your goals there. Because if you're doing more work to get to your goals, you have less time to waste. And if you have less time to waste, then you have less time to be unproductive. And well, I guess it's kind of the same thing. That gives you less time to do bad habits. So if you increase your workload, you will have less bad habits. You'll be more productive. Well, and this is like considering the fact that you want to improve and you have commitment to self-improvement. If you want to learn how to do that, by the way, video up there. But yeah, let me just say this one more time for the people in the back. Let me just rephrase it just in case, just so I don't miss anything, right? This is, if you want to succeed with this video, you need to be committed to your goals and you need to want to complete them at almost any cost, right? Not like you're gonna murder somebody for it, but you know what I'm saying. Like you really want to get these goals done, and with that mindset of wanting to get these goals done, you won't quit, and you'll have it's just commitment and consistency, right? So if you're consistent, if you're committed, and you increase your goals almost out of reach, then you'll work harder to get to them. And when you're working harder to get to them, you'll have a way less time to do bad habits. Like I'm thinking of like a couple of my bad habits that are like almost vanished because I've just increased the amount of stuff I need to do. So like going to the gym, that's an hour, that's like 2 hours of like wasted time gone, right? Uploading every day, that's another like at least 30 minutes every day of just like productive stuff. Bible, gratitude journal, I've already built those habits. So it's these good habits and these hard goals that I've used to waste less time because I have this mindset of wanting to complete my goals. So that's kind of a tangent, but set your goals super high, achievable but just barely, and stay committed to them. And if you do that, you'll waste less time, you'll do less bad habits, and you'll achieve your goals. That's all I got. Thank you for watching. If you want to learn how to be saved, one of these videos right here, and I already plugged the self-improvement video if you want to watch that in the description. Like I said, that's all I got. Thank you for watching. Praise God.